Hello everybody, comedian Dustin Nickerson here. In addition to being a comedian, I am also a dad, a parent who is dealing with all of the many effects of coronavirus. One of those effects being my kids being around a lot more than I'm used to. So this is my gift to you, a parent's guide to coronavirus. Some tips to help you and your family stay healthy and safe during this time, and also some tips to help you bear having your kids around so much more. Tip number 1, don't kiss your kids on the lips. Not now, not ever. Not only does this help prevent the spread of unnecessary germs, it also helps prevent the spread of unnecessary weirdness of your family in public. Another tip, it's good for you to really know who the anti-vaxxers in your life are right now and to spend zero time with them. Not that you were hanging out with them anyways, who needs another lecture? But I would say, really go out of your way to let them know that you don't want to spend time with them. Let them know, really communicate to them that there is no way on this flat earth that you're gonna hang out with them right now. Another tip, have your kids make a list of their dirtiest friends. You know, the ones that seem to have the most under their nails, the ones that smell the worst, and just make note to not spend a lot of time with those kids right now. And also, keep that list now and forever, and that'll help you know which sleepovers to avoid. Here's a note for the parents of daughters. Now is a good time to tell your daughters that every single boy on earth has coronavirus. Another note, despite what President of the PTA, Amy, has to say, essential oils will not help right now. Make sure you have enough inventory of all the crucial items in your home, the things that you really need in a time like this. Paper towels, hand sanitizer, toilet paper, bleach, batteries for their devices, all the things that we absolutely need, because if we run out of these things, we have no hope. Make sure your kids are eating their vitamins, maybe even as a meal replacement. Are we gonna run out of food? Seriously, that's probably not gonna happen, right? But maybe, do they make big vitamins that'll make a kid full? This also might be a good time to introduce your kids to intermittent fasting. Now, a lot of your kids are out of school right now, and the school districts are expecting you to do an amount of homeschooling so that your children don't fall behind. Now, I know that can seem overwhelming, but keep in mind, take some tips from normal homeschooling. Homeschool parents barely educate their kids. I mean, I don't know who showers less, the kids or the parents. Now, everybody's talking a lot about how important social distancing is. What's that? No friends to hang out with? Oddly close to your family? You sound like homeschoolers already. You've heard this one. It's very important that you don't touch your face. Also important that your kids don't touch their face. And perhaps most importantly, during this strenuous time of everyone living together, that you don't slap their faces. Also, a couple recommended coping mechanisms. This can be a very difficult, worrisome time for children, so it's important that you have honest conversations with them that instill hope and let them know that this too shall pass. And it's also important for you during this time to take care of yourself. So after the children have gone to bed and they've had these honest conversations with you, that you can take a pillow and put it over your face and yell muffled obscenities at the top of your lungs. It's also important that you can identify the symptoms: fever, cough, shortness of breath. If you see these, you may have coronavirus. You may also not have coronavirus. You just may have fever, cough, and shortness of breath because your kids are around so much right now. It's also a great time to watch some movies with kids, but be selective in what you watch right now. I would avoid movies like WALL-E that kind of show the end of the world. Also, don't watch anything with Tom Hanks in it right now. That's too much for any of us. In conclusion, enjoy this extra time with your kids, and may God have mercy on your soul.